there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport. Today we're continuing with Let's Play. This is episode 104. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Aston showcase. For that we need an Aston Martin, and the car we're going to buy today is the most forgettable Aston Martin ever made, the 2012 Aston Martin Virage.
Oh,
yeah, this was a car once.
I completely forgot that thing existed.
Yes, it's the car with the front end of the Vanquish, the rear end of the DB9, and...
Are we painting it pink?
I'm not buying a pink... Fuck off, I like the... Well, I wouldn't own a Virage because it's pointless, but, I mean, it's a cool car. You can stick a 7.3 litre V12 in it if you want it. Can't, unfortunately. But...
Huh, I didn't realise Felipe Massa was in
Oh shit, I haven't got any... Oh, I've got 75% affinity.
Yeah, he's in Formula E.
Do you know what? With 75% affinity, we will, because I don't want to spend too much money. Here we go. Racing. Oh, hold on. Controller. Racing Point's been under different names for 30 years. Have they really?
Yes, they have actually. They were Midland, Spiker. They were.
Okay, you don't need to say any more. I've heard Midland F1.
They were Midland, Spiker. The Force in the air, and even before then, they were, I believe...
Aston Showcase, a celebration of Britain's
Jordan.
famed luxury sports car maker. Silverstone International first, go on.
They were Jordan as well.
I mean, Jordan hasn't been in trouble. Jordan did fairly well.
Jordan did horrible.
Jordan won races!
Not in their later years.
They didn't... They got a win in 2003.
Yes, and after that, they kept making cars that blew up.
They were English! What do you expect? Or British?
The guy's Irish.
Close enough.
Well,
Same country.
Hey, could I go? Yeah, good luck, shit.
Fucking Midland F1. Holy shit. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah. Jordan EJ15 scored 12 points. It got third. It got third in the United States because only 6 races were on there.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey, at least that guy partied like there was no tomorrow when he got his podium. He was happy.
That's like 12 more points than Mahavir Raghunathan.
Hey, he got a point apparently. He actually beat someone in the standings, we found
Yes,
out.
he did. He beat someone at Monza.
He beat Tatiana Calderon. No, did he survive Baku? Wasn't that it?
Let's have a look at the cars.
Also, there's another Virage in this race. And Rapide. All of the forgotten Aston Martins in this race.
I'm just gonna have a look at all the cars that were part of the 2005 season.
Hold on, I need to play a game. Tell me when you've got it up.
I've got them all up.
Okay, right. I'm going to try and name all of them. You ready?
Go ahead.
Ferrari, Minardi,
Yep, there was
Jordan.
the PS05 and the F2005 and the EJ15. Yep.
Renault.
Yes, the R25, which won Fernando Alonso's first championship.
How many am I missing? That's 4, isn't it?
You've got 4. You've got 6 more.
Oh, Honda. Or BAR, whatever it was.
Yeah, BAR Honda. The BAR...
Toyota.
Yes, Toyota. They actually had a good car.
BMW Williams.
Yes, BMW Williams, the FW27.
That's 7.
Yep. Can you name any more?
I'm sure there's... Are they factory teams or are they privateers, the last few?
One was a factory team.
Jaguar had pulled out and... Were they Red Bull by then or not?
Yes, Red Bull.
Oh shit, okay.
Red Bull RB1.
Who were the other fuckers? Put me out of my misery.
Toyota?
I said Toyota.
Okay, so there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there were 10. So there was McLaren Mercedes.
I didn't get that one.
The MP420 and the Red Bull Racing RB1.
I said Red
which
Bull.
actually was.
I said Red Bull.
And Sauber.
Oh, yeah. I always forget Sauber
Sauber's
exists.
E24, which had Jacques Villeneuve and Felipe Massa.
Oof.
So
Yes.
an asshole and Nasser.
Massa.
Massa.
Poor old Massa. I was watching like this like thing where they had like David Coulthard trying to incite some violence in a in a fucking thing, where it's like, how did they forget to put fuel in Massa's car? I think it's a conspiracy to favour Kimi. And Massa's like, no. First started as John.
Yeah. So the first.
Is that how his
race
face
of
got
the
so
season-
square?
How is what?
Is that how Coulthard's face got so square?
Yeah.
McLaren Mercedes
He
were
was a
9
Minecraft
were
tester.
10 points off winning the Constructors' Championship from Renault.
Yeah, because that was in the years when Renault had Alonso and
Yeah.
Alonso won.
Yeah, they won because they had a tuned mass damper, which is a weight and a spring comprised in the nose.
They also
So-
had the best livery that year,
Yes.
which, as we all know, a good livery adds like 100 horsepower.
Yes. So how
Hence
Why
why
does
Mercedes-
win?
Hence why Mercedes wins a lot, because they've got Petronas colours, which is just like instant 500 horsepower.
Oh, I thought they.
Ferrari did
It
horrible.
just looks silvers to me. It looks silver to me.
Nah, they've got a little hint of blue in there, which is just like oof.
Ferrari did horrible in 2005.
Also, they're black now because Lewis Hamilton.
Yes. I mean, it actually looks cool in the black. I
Yeah.
have to admit. But the fact that it says "End Racism" on it. Hate the.
I mean, in fairness,
It
it's all
won't end. It
all
won't
of the cars
end
have
ever.
got all the cars have got what is it? We Racers 1 on them these days anyway, haven't they?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, we Racers 1 is a good slogan, but "End Racism." That's never.
I
Gonna
don't really
happen.
get why you need that when you've got We Racers 1, which like basically encompasses the same thing.
Yes. Let's have a look at the World Constructors. So Renault was first by 9 points.
Fuck yeah, Renault.
McLaren Mercedes was second. Ferrari was third by a big margin.
Yeah, Ferrari was bad that year.
Yeah, they
That
won.
started
they
the
won
Ferrari
one
oof
race.
years.
They won one race.
Yeah, and it was the Indy one.
Yeah, it was the United States Grand Prix. Although they did get a few podiums. They got a podium at. They got a podium at Emile.
I'd hope they'd get a podium. They get paid more than anyone else.
Yes, they got a podium at Canada and they got a podium at Hungary. And
Ferrari is getting paid more because they have a thing called historic payment.
Yes,
That's
it's
why
something
they-
the FIA made up because Ferrari just throws its toys out the pram every time
Exactly.
something happens.
yeah.
Also, did you
Toyota-
hear about Ferrari, by the way?
Yeah, they're not,
They've joined the
they are-
Racing Point protest.
Why?
Because they
You're
keep getting beaten
losing.
by it.
So what? I mean, every photographer goes round looking at the cars.
Oh, that'd be great, Daniel, if at the US F1 race both Ferraris crashed into each other. If they were trying to do like the promo shot again, took each other out, and then it was just like two Jordans and Minardi
Yeah.
one.
So fourth came Toyota, very close actually by 12 points.
Yeah, the Toyota F1 car just had a lot of money dumped in it. It just never quite did anything.
It wasn't the fact they didn't do anything. It was the fact that the Toyota way was there, and it was completely
Yeah.
compatible with the culture of F1.
I still love why Toyota pulled out of F1.
Yeah, financial reasons.
No, do you know what the financial reason was?
How much?
No, 2008 was the only year where Toyota didn't make money. They lost money slightly, so they like immediately sold off all the F1 team, and now they've made money ever since. Even in coronavirus, apparently Toyota's still in profit at the moment, so...
Yeah.
Because Toyota is very smart in the way they do things.
Yes, it is actually. So fifth place came.
Toyota had the worst Schumacher. Now, man, Ralph Schumacher's best Schumacher.
Fifth
Ralph
came-
Schumacher really is the Alistair McRae of F1.
He was actually quite good. He could.
So was Alistair McRae, and look what happened to him. He drove a Hyundai.
Yes, because that was because.
He drove a Hyundai, and then he moved to Mitsubishi to drive the fucking horrible Cedar platform car, which was abysmal.
Yes.
It was so bad Mitsubishi had to retire from rallying for a year to fix it, and then that car was even worse.
Yes.
Even with Giles Panizzi. Because the greatest name in rally history, because it's funny to say. Giles Panizzi.
So fifth place came Williams with 66.
That's a point.
They got 4 podiums actually.
Modern F1, is it like a crucial thing to just have a cool sounding name? Like, who names their kid Valtteri? That's a fucking name and a half, that.
I mean, there's
Or like, who's cool enough to have the last name of a Raikkonen? That's just like...
Norris does not sound good.
No, Lando Norris is not a good sounding name in fairness, but...
It's just a meme anyway.
Yeah, neither Charles Leclerc, but...
He's actually drawing in a lot of younger fans.
Of course he is, he's like 12. He's like 12 and makes memes on the internet, I mean, come on.
Yeah. So, in 6th was BAR Honda. They got 38, despite being disqualified and banned from 2 races.
Did they have too much VTEC?
I don't know, but they were banned from the Spanish and the Monaco Grand Prix.
Why?
I don't know actually.
Actually, knowing Spain and Monaco, they were like, he's a Japanese ban.
I'm gonna investigate this actually. Let's have a look.
I mean, it can't have been for 2008 because that would be just for like getting disqualified for having an awful looking livery. The fucking Earth car.
2005. What was so wrong?
Yeah,
controversy. It was They were disqualified from 2 races, from 3 races, in fact, because they dropped the minimum weight. They went under the minimum weight.
Honda, simplify and add lightness.
Yeah.
The ironic thing about Toyota is the 2009 system is the team and the car was finally getting to the point of being potential winners, but then they buggered off. I mean, that's literally what Honda did, and hence why Braun won all the things. Although, actually saying that, I think Honda wanted to do weird things with that car, so I don't know if it would have actually been any good. Because that car was supposed to have, like, curves and shit.
Yeah. They pulled out the United States Grand Prix, citing concerns with Michelin.
Well, I think it was Ralph Schumacher who crashed the Toyota. That's the whole reason this issue happened.
Yeah, so they were banned from 3 races because they ran under the minimum weight limit.
Poor Honda.
BAR anyway.
No, wait, was it a Honda or a Toyota that crashed?
BAR.
05.
What?
At the like the first car that crashed in practice at the US Grand Prix.
I think it was. I think it was a Toyota.
It was one of the 2 Japanese ones.
Yeah. 7th, Red Bull Cosworth with 34.
I need to do a let's play of that fucking F1 game that I've got at the moment.
What, with the world's most annoyed-looking man?
It's like F1 Challenge 99 to 2000, and you just have to drive for all the crap teams.
8th came Sauber.
I want to like upgrade from a Sauber to like a Arrows.
Sauber would only gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. 7-point races. They got 20 points overall. 9th came Jordan because the only race they actually got the only 3 races that got points in was USA and Belgium.
Hell yeah.
And Minardi, where the only points they ever got was from the USA.
Minardi was just bless.
Minardi was the underdog.
I mean, it get turned into like Toro Rosso, not too
Yes,
long
it did.
after.
Yes, it did.
I still don't quite understand why Red Bull needs 2 F1 teams.
Well, they're a huge company, but they did close.
Yeah,
the
but
deal.
did they develop a different car each, or?
No, they actually take Toro Rosso, now AlphaTauri, take the old chassis from Red Bull.
AlphaTauri is a stupid name, though.
It is.
I miss Toro Rosso. I know why it's called AlphaTauri, because apparently that's the Red Bull clothing brand.
The overpriced clothes.
I can't wait for Red Bull to become like it's got a circuit, it's got F1. I can't wait for Red Bull to become like some sentient force and they just have their own planet and shit.
Alrighty.
Like I'm waiting for the news to come out where it's like Red Bull has just sponsored the planet Saturn, and they're now going to populate it with Kristen Horner's babies.
Alrighty, let's go to 2006, a very controversial year due to one driver. So the 11 teams were.
Oh, Yuji Ida.
Yeah, Yuji Ide, who was god awful.
Dagachi!
So
Hey, he was great. He always got his team disqualified in that. Well, he did get his team disqualified in that fucking Fuji race where he wasn't even supposed to be there.
So the teams were Super Guri, which was the junior team to Honda.
Nice, Daniel.
There was Midland F1 Toyota. There was
Midland
Toroso.
Doesn't Midland F1 Toyota just, or Midland F1 in general, just like...
It was a Russian team.
It sounds like it's based in like fucking Cambridge or some shit.
Yeah.
Look, mate, I fucking built this car.
They were disqualified.
Mate, it's fucking lighter than carbon fibre, this cardboard, mate. I don't know why no one's done this sooner.
Yeah. They were disqualified from the German Grand Prix for running a flexible wing.
Toro Rosso, where young drivers go to die. Or where young drivers get sent back to when they can't match Verstappen.
Yeah, so Scuderia Toro
Ripping
Cosworth,
Gasly.
who got 1 point. They came 9th, but they got 1 point from the USA Grand Prix.
What's going to happen to Gasly, by the way?
Gas, I don't know what's going to happen. I think Gasly might be called up again next year.
I think they like Albon too much.
Well, that's because they're partly owned by Thailand. So
I thought Albon was English, but never mind.
Albon's got dual citizenship.
Oh, is he?
He was born in Thailand.
I love it how someone pointed that out in like the comment sections of one of those F1 videos. It's like George Russell won Formula 2, Williams. And then like fucking Lando gets 2, gets McLaren.
Yeah.
And then wherever the fuck he placed and he actually got like Red Bull.
Yeah. Alright.
It's like the worst you do in Formula 2. I mean, I can't wait for Mahavir Raghunathan, yeah.
So we've got Toro Rosso.
Reform HRT, get Raghunathan in there.
Raghunathan goes to Mercedes.
Oh no! Raghunathan, this is James.
It's Bono.
Mahavir, my tyres are dead. What is a tyre?
Where's the pit lane? So we got
This is
Mahavir, you have a...
Just drive faster!
Oh yeah, fucking... I saw all the comments for that as well. They were like,
Yeah,
yeah, that
they
was
hand that
really
over, like-
reassuring to hear from a team boss. I didn't care, it was funny. Have you seen that, Scotia?
Yeah, the Roba line with F2.
There's a fucking guy comes over the radio while he's racing in Formula 2. He's like, can I get a full
Yeah,
race
just
update?
fucking
And
go
the guy
faster.
just... Yeah, the race engineer turns around and just goes, fucking drive faster!
Google Jehan Darovala.
Yeah, just fucking drive fast. I think that was it. And everyone was like, wow, that must be so demoralising to hear from your race engineer. It's like, oh,
Fun fact, that's actually a Red Bull related team.
of course it's Red Bull. Fucking Christian Horner runs that team. He's like the dodgiest man in the world. He's just weird. He's like Gunther Steiner, but like, not likeable.
good for Steiner's great though.
Oh, Gunther Steiner's likeable. I'm gonna miss Haas when they inevitably die. Which
They won't
probably...
die. They
Oh,
won't die.
Oh,
Dude,
Gene
they
Haas
make
is
a
thinking
stupid
about
amount of
retiring.
money.
Why does Grosjean give them hand jobs?
I don't know.
Fucking Grosjean.
Alright, let's have a look. So
Yeah,
so-
McLaren's about to become the mean team with Ricciardo and Norris.
And they will have Mercedes engines.
Oh yeah.
They probably might be a serious threat to Mercedes as a result then.
Yeah, I mean, when do the new tech rigs come in 2022?
2022, yeah, but they get the new engines in 2021.
Don't you fucking diss my boy Grosjean. God. I like Magnussen because he just looks confused.
Alright, so Super Guri started off with the SA05, ended up with the SA06 halfway through, which...
You mean Kevin Magnussen when he was in 5 minutes of focus when the fucking guy was asking the longest question in history?
Yeah. You are the pop star of F1. Do 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 do. That's a fucking great video. That one.
I just love how focused fucking Kevin was.
I don't know if he was focused. He just looked like he was daydreaming, like Raikkonen looks like. I mean, Raikkonen's a lot more obvious because he looks up to the sky when he's daydreaming in like press conferences.
Doesn't he always do that though?
Kimi parties all the time as he stares blankly, probably wondering what he's gonna do to convince his wife to let him get a new boat or some shit.
Let's have a look. So we got the Super Guri with SA05 and SA06. The SA05 was actually an Arrows A23 chassis from
Yeah, it wasn't Super Guri born out of Arrows though.
Technically no, but they bought the chassis, and then as a result in 2008 with their collapse, they sold the chassis for 85 grand. I
mean, didn't like the Simtek chassis get sold off for like 16 or something ridiculous?
When did Simtek die though?
95, midway through.
Well then that's probably about.
I think the car that gained the most money from Simtek was the fucking destroyed one by Ratzenberg. Like the other two, just no one cared.
Yeah, Super Guri scored not a.
How do you think he's still around? The 40 cars, they're used for like F1 track experiences and shit apparently.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a track experience in a 40.
Why not? H-pattern gearbox?
They don't work.
They do work.
They blow up half the time.
Yeah, that's a minor inconvenience. Super Guri ran a 2002 Arrow chassis in 06. Oof.
Yes, they did. Then we got Toroso Str1, which was based on the RB1 from the last year.
RB26 Nissan Skyline, blah blah blah. Sorry.
Only points it scored was at the United States Grand Prix with a point.
In fairness, Toro Rosso isn't really supposed to like get points and shit.
I wouldn't say so. I mean,
they're just supposed to sit there and.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the development team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed. Aren't like all of the Toro Rosso drivers older than those driving Red Bulls at the moment, though?
Probably.
Considering Gasly got degraded and Kvyat's been like not there.
Oh, Kvyat's been killed.
Tommy Mäkinen and Rubens Barrichello look similar. Yeah, they actually do.
Right, next up is BMW Sauber with the BMW Sauber F106.
That was when it started to drop off, wasn't it?
No, this was Sauber's best ever year.
Oh.
They got two podiums.
Wow, that speaks a lot to how bad Sauber has been.
Robert Kubica got third in the Italian Grand Prix, and Nick Heidfeld got third in the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Robert Kubica, the ultimate what if.
Then we got the Red Bull RB2, which was seventh, got 16 points. Its only its first ever podium was by David Coulthard at Monaco.
Oh god! Did his chin win the race?
Probably.
He won by a chin.
The Crimson Chin. He actually does look like the Crimson Chin, come to think of it. I don't know if anyone in the audience is old enough to remember Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
That was a fucking show, that was.
Honda with the 2006 with the RA106, scoring 3 podiums and 1 win with Jenson Button.
Button won a Grand Prix before like 09.
Yes, he won at the Hungarian Grand Prix in 06.
Jesus.
in a car that was considered not that competitive.
Yeah, because Jenson Button was like famous for probably never gonna ever win a race. I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was-
he proceeded to go on like a 3 years domination
Yeah.
because of Braun and then
This
McLaren.
was driven by Rubens Barrichello and Jenson Button.
The Michael is the other chin.
Then we got the Williams FW28 with just 11 points and a huge amount of retirements.
Williams, still not quite there. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Next time, I'm going to be taking a look at the British Luxury Sports Challenge.
Oh, God.
Aston Martin. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know the fear, the sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I won't let you back. Got up in a wall that you are not part of. I sung this letter to your father with love.